Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look. I'm doing a blue teal glitter cut crease makeup look. So if you would like to see how to get this fun look, I had a lot of fun creating it, then just keep on watching. So we're gonna start with priming our eyelids, and I'm using, of course, the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in the shade Eden and blending it in with this dirty brush. Excuse my brows too. I'm not having a good brow day. I tried to fix them and it didn't work out. Okay, so for eyeshadows today, I'm going to use the Smashbox Cover Shot Ablaze eye palette, and I know you guys have seen this, but the palette moves, so if you move it back, the powders of the eyeshadow are exploding. I really like it. It's cute. So to set that eyeshadow base that I just put on, I'm going to use this palette, and I'm just going to use this matte shadow right here. Ooh, it's really creamy. Look at that. And then it's intense. And I'm just going to take that on my Sigma E50 brush and just, oh, this is super pigmented. I wasn't expecting that. For the first shadow, I'm taking this Rust shadow, and I'm actually going to mix it with the same shadow that we used to set. And the reason why I'm mixing them together is just to mute out that warm shadow so it's not super intense. And I'm only mixing it in a little bit, like a little tap of it. And I'm going to apply this as my transition. And I'm going to make sure to bring it all the way into this inner corner because we are going to cut the front part of our lid. So we want to make sure that we have some shadow right there. And then of course I'm bringing it down to my outer V. Next, I'm going to take this brown shadow right here and just apply this to the outer corner just to deepen up the eye look. And I'm going to try to focus this mostly on the lash line and then blend up whatever left into the crease area. So basically focusing most of it down here and then blending up ever so slightly up there. And then whatever's left on the brush, I'm slightly dragging it to the inner corner. This is super pigmented, you see that? But they blend really, really nice. This is my first time using Smashbox eyeshadows, and I'm really impressed. You know, this is off the subject, but how do you guys like your coffee? Because I have my coffee, of course, right here. And I like my coffee with cream and a bunch of sugar. But I know a lot of people drink their coffee with just cream or no cream and just a little bit of sugar. Let me know down in the comments how you guys like your coffee. I'm just curious. Or if you even drink coffee, or if you like iced coffee or whatever. Okay, and then I'm going to take the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is the best concealer when I want to cut my eyeshadow. This is a really great concealer for that because it dries pretty quickly. It has like that perfect consistency. It's not too runny. It's not too matte. It's right there in the center. Perfect. And for this, I'm using the Sigma L06 brush. I'm just gonna cut it, cut it, cut it. Getting them to match is majority of the battle, I promise you. And what I would normally do is take my phone and put on the camera and like have it angled and be looking down. But my phone is in the other room and I don't want to get up. So I'm trying my best. You can kind of do it too if you look back. If you don't want to use your phone, you can kind of see. I think that's good enough. What do you guys think? All right, and now I'm feeling like blue eyeshadow today, so that's what we're going to do. And I'm so grateful that Urban Decay sent this out to me. I know you guys have been seeing this palette. When I first saw this palette on social media, I was like, that is so pretty. It's a limited edition palette and it comes out like this. I'm not a super huge fan of the packaging because you end up with two different things. Love this. I love the outside of this looking like melted metal almost. Kind of going with the theme of heavy metal, liquid metal, limited edition stuff that they're doing. So I would have loved if this was just a top. No one asked me. But yeah, so I could just flip it up. But anyway, I actually am going to be going in with two colors. I'm going to use Amp, this shadow right here. I'm trying not to blind you guys with the mirror. Okay, so I'm taking this shadow right here and this one. But first, I'm going to start with this bluer one, and then I'm gonna put this one in my inner corner. So with the bluer one, I'm gonna start, That's so pretty. I'm gonna start over here and just apply this shadow. You may experience some fallout. I haven't experienced any yet, but I have played with this palette, so I know you can get a little bit of fallout. This shadow is so pretty. All of these shadows in this palette are just gorgeous. And then let's go with a smaller brush. And with that second, more blue greenish shadow that I showed you guys, we're gonna put that in the inner corner. I love it. And I'm going to just kind of apply that on top of the other shade halfway to blend it together. I love this palette. I hate that it's limited edition. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back in with the blue shade and just go a little bit on top of that. Just gonna help it blend. And then we're not done. I'm gonna play with some glitter liners that Urban Decay also sent me. I haven't tried any other colors other than, I do have one. I purchased this one a long time ago, Distortion, and this is a really good like staple glitter. You can use this as adhesive before you put on a lot of glitter. So, well, you can use any of these as adhesive, but I'm going to go in with these two. This one is a little more greenish blue, like the inner corner shadow that we use, and this one is more blue. This first one I'm using is called Spandex. And I'm going to add this to my cut crease. I got the mirror down pretty much flat so I can make sure that my eye is pretty stretched. That sounds horrible. Then I'm just doing this one halfway, and then I'm gonna mirror this on the other side, and we'll use the second blue on the other half of the crease. I'm trying to get the right angle because it's not my dominant eye. Now I'm gonna go in with Gamma Ray and put that in my crease. It really didn't make too much of a difference, so you could really just use one of these. You can see it slightly. Now, of course, you want to go back in with your dark shadow to blend the edges of that shimmer. So I'm going back in with that brown shade and just blending that right on the end. That is so pretty. I love it so much. So now I'm going to actually go in with this shadow, and I just realized there are names on the back of this palette. So this shadow is, I hate when they flip the shades, like they flip it instead of having the name of the shadow right behind it. I'm having to figure it out. Okay, I think it's called Nirvana. I'm pretty sure it's called Nirvana, but if you have this palette, then you know what I'm pointing to. And I'm just going to have this on my Sigma E20 brush, and I'm kind of packing my brush with this because I want to make sure you can see it. And I'm just going to apply this to my lower lash line, and this is just going to give it a little pizzazz. It's just going to be like, oh, you got something going on the lower lash line too. And today is Halloween, by the way, so happy Halloween. If you haven't seen any of my Halloween tutorials, go check those out. And also, I know I'm asking you guys to do a lot of things, but along with what coffee you like, tell me what you're gonna be, or what you already were for Halloween, or if you're giving out candy tonight. Let me know. We're gonna move on to the face. I'm going to be using the NARS Casino bronzer. It's a dark brown shade, has a little bit of shimmer in it. I did use a cream contour today, the Fenty Beauty cream contour. So I just want to set it a little bit with this contour powder. So while my lashes are getting tacky, I'm just going to add a little mascara to my lower lashes. I got this palette from Sigma. This is the Chroma Glow Shimmer and Highlight palette. It's a lot of fun highlighters in here. I think I'm going to go in with Zeal. I'm going to take F42 brush from Sigma and just apply this. It's fun, especially for Halloween. Now we're going to put on the lashes. These are one of my favorite pairs of lashes from Lilly Lashes. I think they're called Delara. And I do cut off a little bit of the lash because it's a little too long when you first get it. Well, a little too long for my eye when I first get them. And the way I'm applying these is I put them on with tweezers, and then I kind of lay down the front part and I'm pushing up the ends. So it's more of like a shoop. I tack down the center, then I'm tacking down the end and then the beginning. And then I take my fingers, push down the front, and kind of pull up the end. Okay, what are we gonna do for lips? We gotta do a nude. I mean, We got to, don't we? For lips, I'm going to use one of those classic MAC lipsticks, and this is Kinda Sexy, and it is a matte lipstick, so I'm gonna apply this. And then for lip liner, I'm going to use Double Fudge Lip Tensity Lip Pencil, also from MAC. And that is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure that you subscribe before you leave, and I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys. You know when you get tired of blending? I'm already there. Hey, stuff falling everywhere. Ooh, happy Halloween.